here on first down. It's 2nd and 5. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Across the 25, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll run it on the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. On the option. Makes it past the marker. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The option look. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Moves away as he feels pressure. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now on the option. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Feeling some heat. Touchdown! Guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position, you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
getting aggressive here and going for two. He's looking to pass. Quarterback adapted. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. Gonna run it. It's Oliver. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
It's complete, and he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Troy overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Trojans tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Motion from the offense. The jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the back. Running with power. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback on the keeper. The ball pops out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
A first down for the offense. They'll try the run. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He looks that one in nicely. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. He's going to pass. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Don't just make a play. Make a play. Fumble recovery, scoop, and score for the touchdown.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Avoids pressure. They're bringing heat. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hatcher. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. And you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This will likely be the last play of the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down for this offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That pass not close as he got On the return, it's Santos. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Finds his big tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's got it. And he's got a touchdown.
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 21 over UTEP. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On the option. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Got his man quickly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Move the chains with that completion now on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now they'll run the draw. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Finley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They go to the ground, and the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. He's got 93 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. To the ground with the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're trying to get to him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback checking the play. He'll keep it himself. Fakes his man out.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
The back goes in motion. Goes to the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now on second down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And that is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing. And with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Makes the grab outside. It's Cruz. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Makes the grab on the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a crease. It's Oliver. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He wants to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So not even the pass interference could stop that play. They'll decline the penalty, and they have the touchdown. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 21 over the Coyotes. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Slings it downfield. Makes a connection. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's Chen. They'll run the screen. Oh, he gave him the left leg. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The option look. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Power football with the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's Finley. Fights off a defender. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and coaches have been preaching all camp about mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.